What's up guys, Mike from Rockville, and today we are looking at the wiring configuration for one single voice coil 4 ohm subwoofer. There's really only one simple wiring configuration that you can do for a single voice coil 4 ohm subwoofer, so let me show you that, but first let's check the resting impedance on our terminals. Just gonna take my multimeter, make sure it's zeroed out. It is. All I'm gonna do is take our positive probe, run it right into the positive terminal, and I'm going to take my negative probe, run it right into my negative terminal. And you can see the number fluctuating between 4.0 and 4.1, which is what we would consider a 4 ohm impedance. So with a single voice coil 4 ohm subwoofer, with the terminals, you basically want to go from the positive red terminal to the positive terminal on your amplifier or enclosure, and from the negative black terminal to the negative terminal on your amplifier and enclosure. So I'm going directly into my enclosure, which actually has speaker wire runs already built into it. So all I have to do is take my positive speaker wire and I'm going to twist it, and I'm going to run it directly into my positive terminal here. Then I'm going to take my negative speaker wire and run it directly into the negative terminal over here. Now this wire is leading directly to a terminal on the side of the enclosure, which is going to go directly to my amplifier. So once I have this set in place, all you have to do next is take a positive speaker wire and run it from this terminal over here to your positive amplifier terminal, and then take a black speaker wire and run it from this terminal on the enclosure to the negative terminal on your amplifier. So we're just taking another speaker wire and running it from here to the amplifier, and I can actually check the impedance at this set of terminals and make sure it's 4 ohms. So I could take my positive probe, I'm going to take my negative probe, plug it directly into here. Then if I check my impedance, you can see it's exactly 4 ohms again, which is what the amplifier is also going to be seeing. Now when you have the subwoofer wired in this configuration, it's very important to match it to the correct amp. So for this configuration, you can match it with any amp that is capable of running the subwoofer's rated power at 4 ohms. The most common option is to use a 2-channel amplifier in bridge mode at 4 ohms. But another great option is to use a 2 ohm stable amplifier that can put out the rated power or more of the subwoofer at 4 ohms. When you use this option, your amplifier will actually run more cool and with greater efficiency, which will save your car's battery. You will also hear increased sound quality because the amp is running so cool. I hope you guys found this video helpful on how to wire your single voice coil 4 ohm subwoofer. But again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to our customer support tech team through phone or email. As always guys, I'm Mike from Rockville. I'll see you next time.